Last time, we ended with the three of you guys and Delvin and Jesus exploring a a pharmacy of sorts, a some kind of facility where you were told there was someone to be found uh, from the snake people. And we ended with you guys wanting to go upstairs, I remember. Is that correct?
Yeah, and Kristoff putting the people to sleep. And us tying them up.
Yup.
Let me just move my mic a little bit closer. So, did you put everyone to sleep? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the door was open to the stairs. There was also a downstairs. So what would you like to do?
Yeah, Theron's gonna head upstairs.
All right.
Making sure to grab the key ring off the one dude so I can get in without
make
locks.
Make an investigation check to see if you can find it.
The key ring?
Yes.
Or the right key?
The right key.
Let me get in the right chat here.
Mm-hmm. Where is my...
That'll be a 19.
19. Nice. Okay, yes. There is a few... there's a few extra keys in there. You don't know what those are for. But the one that matches the lock of the key to the upstairs is fairly obvious on second look.
Well then, I'll grab that and pop open that upstairs door.
Make a perception check as I pull out my dice.
Okay. 8.
8. Okay. So you open the door. It is dark in there.
My worst enemy.
You can distinguish through what little light is coming in from the outside a number of tables and racks with probably glassware, might be ceramic, can't tell. Several shelves with things on them. The rest of you?
Can I watch the front door? Like, go back down to like the main floor and just kind of be... I'll just be at the desk just to make sure no one comes in.
Okay, sure. First off?
I'd also like to instruct my two invisible buddies, if they listen to me, to, help Kaida check the entrances.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd probably go in after Theron and see what's up in the room.
All right. Well, it is still dark. Are you bringing light with you?
I think I have dark vision. I'll try looking with that first.
Okay. Theron?
I also realized I have a hooded lantern and candles.
All right.
So I think I'll just use a candle, because apparently this also might be someone's house. So I'm just going to treat it like someone's occupying.
Very well. So, with a candle now lit, and aided by your dark vision, Kristoff, you also make a perception check.
18.
18. Okay. Aided by the candle, now you both see that indeed this is a similar lab situation where whoever the proprietor is does experiments of their own for things that are maybe not yet for mass production and sale. You see several jars of animal parts, monster parts, some other not easy to discern parts, vials of various colors and textures, containers and jars and urns and everything you might think of that might be needed for a number of different things. With an 18 perception, Christoph, you do also notice that the floor is extremely dirty. And within that dirt, you can notice some footprints of the lizard monsters that are the transformed people.
I point those out to Theron. And just say, seems like our intel was good. There have been weird snaky people here. Do they lead anywhere in particular or just randomly through the room?
It's kind of hard to tell. You can make a survival check.
I can try.
You can try.
16.
16. Unfortunately, there are not enough of them to sort of indicate a position. It seems like the owner maybe uses one of them as an assistant. So like it steps around and in some places, but you can't really tell if it goes anywhere else beyond that.
Okay.
On the far end of this room, there is also another small door that you would guess leads to the more living quarters of this space, based on the information you were given by the clerk downstairs.
Are there any locked shelves, chests, etc.? Anything you can open that is locked or has a lock?
There are things that are locked, but they are like made of glass, so you can still see what's in them.
Okay. And nothing that would suggest snake in these, I guess.
Make a medicine check.
Oh boy. That's not good. 10.
10. Certainly amongst the animal and monster parts, there are a couple of those. Have you ever seen those bottles of like liquor that have a snake inside of it?
Yeah.
There is one of those. It's probably not liquor. Probably something else.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably just ask Theron to unlock the next door. Unless he has something else he wants to do.
No, I can't really think of anything they would want to do. So yeah, I'll just meander on up. So would I have to do another investigation check to try to figure out a key to use?
No, it's easy enough after the first.
Okay.
You want to open the door. Very well. You open the door, wait, no, what's your passive perception, actually?
Me?
Yes, you.
10.
10, okay. So yeah, you open the door and it squeaks a little bit, and you again dark in there, but you can get a little bit of light from your candle in. It is a mess inside of there. There is a whole thing of like a hay bale, but like it's been how do I say?
It's been like broken down and it's all been thrown
broken
about.
down and thrown about, and in the middle of that there is a sleeping lizard thing.
Ah. I'm going to close that door. and lock it again.
What's going on in there?
It's in there.
Oh, immediately lowering my voice. Oh, like a lizard?
Yes.
Oh, that's that's not good. Probably leave that for later.
Yes, well, I'll leave it locked for now. We'll come back later. I still think it would be a good move to possibly investigate the room. However, that seems to be the last thing on my list.
Yeah, let's
I'd much rather do the easier things here first.
that sounds like a good idea.
Are there any other doors in the room?
No, it seems that the second floor is basically this other lab and the sleeping quarters.
Okay. In which case then, I think I'll just I look over to Kristoff and I'm gonna head downstairs. It seems to be that there aren't any more doors, at least obvious up here.
I'll send the rest a message and then follow you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just send a quick message over to Kaida, telling him that there's a lizard creature upstairs currently sleeping and locked in a room, and to not make too much noise.
Got it.
Kaida, make a perception check.
Oh man.
What, you thought you'd escape scot-free?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. Just give me a second. $16.
16. Nice. The first of all, the invisibility for. Wait, no, it would still be up for a little bit. Never mind. So you see with the 16 people walking by, going about their end of the day. Nobody at the moment is interested in coming in, even though the lights are still on. So.
Oh, yeah. Can I turn the lights off?
Yes, you can.
Like, is it like candles or lanterns?
Candles, a few candles, and a lantern outside.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just turn off the lights on the inside. But I'll keep the one on the outside on.
All right. So, Kristoff and Theron going to the downstairs. In the downstairs, there is a cellar of sorts, in which there are several shelves of clay pots, topped with like a paper parchment sort of thing.
I'm not gonna act like I'm ever gonna know what that is, so Theron's just gonna pass up on those. Is there another door possibly here?
There does appear to be another door.
Okay.
It would lead. Make an intelligence check.
Just flat intelligence?
Yes, flat intelligence.
6.
6. Okay. It doesn't look like it should lead anywhere. Certainly not inside the space. That is, of course, assuming that the underground is the same size as the above ground.
Mm-hmm.
But there is a door.
I mean, I guess I'll...
Sorry, how long have we been here?
You have been there for about... getting closer to 30 minutes.
Okay. And from a quick glance, all that there is in this room is this other door and some parchment?
No, they are clay pots covered with parchment and like a rope or string tied around it so it keeps it sealed.
Do I have any idea what those are?
Um, you can try and find out.
I mean, I doubt it, but maybe 17.
Depends on what are you doing?
Medicine, right? So,
I mean,
yeah,
what are you opening it?
No, just looking. I'm sorry.
Just looking? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. You could make use the same roll, but with investigation instead.
20. Dirty.
20. You can't really.
Probably wouldn't have a reason to know it.
Yeah, you can't really tell because you can't see inside. You do get the sense that although the parchment and string does work to seal, it's not a perfect seal most of the time. So whatever it is, it doesn't really need to be. It's just so nothing gets in there, more so than to keep it from spoiling whatever it is.
I'll leave that alone for now.
It's mayonnaise. No, it's not.
It's a musical instrument.
A fine aged mayonnaise.
Snake egg mayonnaise. No.
Oh yikes!
Yeah, it whatever it is something they care to keep closed, but not perfectly preserved necessarily.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Theron's gonna try to pop open the door. Is there like a lock or anything on it?
There is a lock. None of the keys that you have correspond to it.
Okay, in which case then I'll try to pick said lock then.
Very well. Make a sleight of hand check.
Well, let me check something real quick here. I don't think. Trying to see if I have expertise with this or not. With these tools specifically, I mean. No, I don't. All right.
Damn.
That is a 25.
25. Jesus Christ. Yeah, easy enough for you. So you unlock the door and you open it to reveal a tunnel that leads from where you are, which is here.
To somewhere?
No, I'm looking at the map is what I'm doing. So if you're here, it should go north. But it does incline down slightly. And it's make a investigation check.
Okay. 12.
12. It is hastily built or dug, though it does have supports and should withstand reasonable stress on the paths above. It does get shorter, like it does, as far as you can see with the candle, it does get shorter on the ceiling.
How long is this tunnel?
Long enough that your dark vision can see the end of it.
Is there a small rock or another object that I can throw?
There's a few pebbles, yeah.
I want to cast light on one of them. It's not concentration. And just toss it down the tunnel, see how far it goes.
Make a strength check.
Strength?
Well, see how far you can throw it.
Do I add what's it called? Jack of all trades to that?
Sure.
In that case, it's a 3.
Let's say that the trade this time is like skipping stones. A 3.
Yeah, I've got -1 strength.
-1 strength. So you don't throw it that far, but it's still like, I don't know, what's the range? Like 30 feet? 30 feet's easy. And with the light and with some dark vision, you can see, you still can't see the end.
Okay.
Yeah, Theron seeing
It does begin
this,
to bend a little bit at the edges of your vision.
So,
yeah,
you want to
Theron-
explore this now, or should we get the others?
It'd probably be a good idea to grab the other people, just to, safety in numbers and all that.
All right.
Especially because we don't know where this is going or what might be on the other end of this.
Sounds good. I'll send a message up to Kaida and tell him to get to the cellar and to bring the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Theron's gonna start walking upstairs.
Okay.
I do not stop you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I got no context for what you're doing here. Theron's going upstairs.
You just see me whispering something you cannot hear into a copper rod and pointing it at the ceiling.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm actually gonna try to go to the front room. Isn't Kaida there?
Yeah, I should be at like the front desk. Hearing Christos' message, I'm gonna finally turn off the last lantern. No, the lantern outside too, or the lights outside, and then we'll proceed downstairs or run into Theron.
Very well.
Good move turning off the lights. I was gonna lock the front door.
Well, there is no. It's a
Okay,
curtain.
just put-
There's no lock.
Yeah, kind of point
I was
towards the curtain. Give me your best shot.
Oh, it was.
Actually, I'm also gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
Like a bit after Theron. Like I just remembered something because I did in real life.
Okay.
So can I not lock the door?
There
is no door. It's
there's no door.
curtain.
It's just like a curtain that you walk through.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Then I'll lock the back room door as we're coming in then, because there is a door there,
That you can do.
Okay, and there is a lock on it. Yeah.
Very well. So what did you forget, Christoph?
I take out a spool of silver thread from my backpack and put it around the entrance and cast a ritual cast alarm. So
Very
that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
And I choose a non-verbal alarm.
Psychic alarm.
Yeah, and it's gonna sound for everyone except for those 5 of us currently present.
What are you doing?
Rigging up an alarm. I'll know when anyone except for us enters or leaves here.
Good move.
So, do you guys have some? What was in the basement?
Many pots with paper covering the tops of them. I didn't take a look at them. I'm not going to presume to know what any of it is.
All right.
I just decided to look for any sort of other entryways, or in this case, we found an exit with a tunnel down there.
Curious.
Right. Oh, actually, now that as I start ritual casting, my invisibility drops because ritual casting also uses concentration, I believe.
Does it?
I think so.
Ritual casting.
Rules.
5e. That doesn't. I don't know why that should make sense. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Takes 10 minutes longer. Doesn't use spell slot. Yeah, no, that's fine.
No.
Doesn't say anywhere, so nah.
Okay. Alright then.
So you ritual cast alarm. Delvin and Jesus are still invisible. At least for the next 25 minutes.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Guess I'm gonna head back on downstairs.
I'll follow.
Me too.
So you, Kaida, you see the jars that you were told about, and the door with the tunnel, which is not quite as tall as maybe would be ideal for you, Kaida.
Ah, oh, okay. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, you might need to crouch down a little.
Yeah. Sure, I will do that.
Very well. Can I get a marching order for this? Because you're gonna need it.
I'm in the back.
Okay, Theron at the back.
I'm in the front.
Christoph at the front.
So, seeing as this like tunnel is not for my size, do I get like a specific disadvantage in movement, or
Only if you're in a rush.
okay? All right. Well, I guess I'm in the middle then, or second. Or...
Somewhere in the middle, and Jesus and Delvin will be between you and Theron. So, Christoph, lead the way. Make what do you want to do?
I would like to borrow Theron's Soded Lantern. If
You
allow us.
don't know I have one.
Oh, in that case, I'll cast. In that case, I'll recast light on my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Holding it true to the name.
Indeed. And just carefully lead the way.
Very well. You start leading the way, and the tunnel begins to shorten somewhat. Not too much. You kind of can still walk through it with not as much problem. But it is a little bit uncomfortable. You approach where the bend is, and it starts to change direction for a few tens of feet. You're about... What's your... You guys' everyone's passive perception?
10.
How do you find or calculate that?
It's 10 plus your modifier.
10.
10.
16.
16. Okay, good thing you're in front.
I have shit wisdom, but expertise.
You, in your dark vision, you can see another bend in the tunnel, and more importantly than that, you can hear footsteps that are not your own.
I'll quickly shush the party and sheath the rapier to minimize the light it sheds. And tell them, there's something around the corner. I just hear that there's something, right? Not anything specific.
Yeah, and because it's a tunnel, there's some echo, so it might be a little bit farther than you maybe initially think.
Yeah. So now I'll, I guess, even carefuler, lead the party in pretty much more or less complete darkness now.
There's only a little bit of light that goes around your rapier sheath.
I'm practically blind.
Well, good thing you're being led by Delvin and Jesus.
I can barely see as well.
So, Christoph, in your dark vision, the shapes of the stone just begin to melt together as you continue on through the tunnel. You do continue hearing the steps going towards you. Let me just check something real quick. Oh, oops. That's the wrong... No, it's not. What's your dark vision?
60 feet.
60. Okay. Right at the edge of your dark vision, you see a raptorkin enter, who notices you and mutters to itself and starts running in the opposite direction.
Give me a second, I need to check something. Can I, before he gets out of the range, upcast sleep at 3rd level at him? It's 90 feet and 20 feet radius.
Let's see. Sleep. 5e. Because he literally just goes out of your vision almost immediately. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's fair. If he's out of my vision instantly, I don't even try. I just
because you have equivalent dark vision. That's why. So like as soon as you see it, it sees you.
And then it runs away. Yeah, okay.
And then it runs away, and Raptorkin are faster. So, but you don't have to see it. For sleep to work, you don't have to see it. So you can go ahead and try if you like.
It's possible. I'll try for fun.
All right.
It's the MVP spell. Let's see how MVP it is. I'll try to put the center of it as far away as I can. So I theoretically get. Actually, no. I need to see the point, right?
No, a point within range. You choose. You don't have to see.
Well, then I'll try.
Technically, you can go behind walls with that, which is
that's ridiculous.
Interesting.
I love it.
Well, it doesn't do damage, so I guess that's why.
Yeah. So I've got a 32, and 32. I hope I've got it in range.
Let me check something real quick. Plus how much? Just barely. You.
In which direction?
In the direction that, yes, you hear the footsteps running away, and then it's a body hitting the floor.
Okay. Pull my rapier for proper light and telepathy. Let's go. I've just put another one to sleep.
No, okay. I can't see shit.
Well, he pulls out.
Well, now you can.
Lit sword.
What?
So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like I didn't see what happened before.
It was a raptor guy. I didn't see if it was snaky, but he saw me and he ran. So, well, I hit the floor, and I'm optimistic.
All right.
Then let's get moving.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make sure that you got the right one.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable.
I do not like this.
Yes. Well, Kaida specifically is having to squeeze. So you approach the sleeping raptorkin. How long does this last? 1 minute.
Okay. A minute.
So you inspect the sleeping raptorkin, and what would you like to do?
Just at first glance, is there anything snaky about it?
Make a medicine check.
That's not a lot. Medicine 9.
9. It's kind of hard to tell because of the raptorkin physiology. The feathers, for the most part, cover anything that would give you any immediate help to see whether or not it's snakified. And it is sleeping, so the eyes are closed, so you can't tell with that either.
Fair enough.
As for the color, this is a white raptorkin with yellow highlights.
Do I know if that would be normal or abnormal?
That's relatively normal.
Okay. I'll just look back at the group and say, anyone still got some rope left? And
It is more characteristic of Raptorkin that live in cold environments as opposed to hot, but whatever.
yeah.
No rope left?
No, I used mine.
I'm pretty sure I also used mine.
Let me see.
Let's check. Let me check Delvin's stats real quick. Here. Oh, here. Delvin would probably have some rope if none of you have.
Yeah, I don't think I have rope. At least I don't see it. So.
So Delvin's just gonna like chime up and just like say he's got rope.
Yeah. After seeing you guys struggle for a little bit, it's like I got it.
Yep, I don't have rope.
Having to squeeze forward in the tunnel whilst invisible is a little awkward.
We just see the raptor can get tied up by invisible hands.
Yes, you suddenly see the rope apparate as it is no longer invisible. So, what do you want to do? The Raptorkin is tied up, but you are still in the tunnel.
Look back and shall we continue?
Yeah.
Do we have any option really?
I doubt it.
Yeah, then let's get moving then.
Let's go. I'll just keep the light out now.
All right.
If
What are you doing with the Raptorkin? Just leaving it there?
I'm down for just leaving it there.
yeah,
Okay.
that's a later problem. Surprise tool.
In which case, you will have to squeeze a little bit harder, Kaida, to pass through without stepping on. As the minute passes and it goes back to trying to free itself. So you continue on your way. Now, mostly without incident, you, with your dark vision beyond the light range, Kristoff, you can see a door on the other end.
I relay that information. Is there a visible lock on it or just a door?
No, just a door.
All right. Let's get closer then.
It's just a freestanding door, no lock or anything.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Oh, I'm behind you.
And I'm all the way at the back. So I'm definitely probably not seeing anything here.
So you go right up to it. What do you do? Kristoff.
I'll ask Kaida if he has detect magic ready.
I do not.
Well, neither do I.
By now, Delvin and Jesus become visible.
Yeah. I guess let's just check for traps because this is mighty suspicious.
I think there's
Yeah.
Password. Wait, how does this door look like again? Sorry.
It's a regular wooden door.
Okay.
Planks, bolts,
No.
rivets.
Yeah, I'd like to check if there are traps.
All right, make an investigation check.
Ooh, 12.
12. No traps that you can see. There appears to have been a lock that is unlocked. That was
So all
not
looks
visible
fine to me.
previously.
I have found a lock, though. And assuming no one stops me, I'll go and reach for the handle and open the door.
Nope,
Okay.
no stopping from me.
Though I still try to keep it quiet.
Okay.
And at this point, I'd also like to sheath the rapier again.
Very well. You open the door and you hear the gentle noise of a busier part of the city at this time of night. As you are coming out in a not super dirty, but also not super clean alley out the side of a like what it would be a basement in a house that is like built on a platform. If that makes any sense.
I think I know what you mean.
So you exit now, and looking around to get your bearings, you are now in the temple neighborhood, closer to the northern part of, well, not the north, but closer to the center of the district.
Oh wow, that's quite far, isn't it?
I mean, not really. If you hold on, have I shown you the maps? No, I have not. So let me just.
This is the
screenshot
Evergreen
this.
Terraces map, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you started in Little Norasti and are now closer to the temple. It's not too terribly far, like 4 city blocks, maybe 5.
Ah, okay.
But underground.
Yeah.
But you are out, if you'd like to be.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a look around. Is there like what businesses are like, or buildings are like making this alley pretty much?
Not many businesses. The temple district is primarily residential, and there is, of course, the giant Temple of Veralion, not terribly far off, and a few other smaller temples of other gods nearby as well.
Okay. I was trying to see if maybe one of these businesses, or well, one of these buildings might have been a front for something else, but I don't think that's going to be true in this situation.
There's probably just a getaway exit in case they need to leave.
Or a
Or
place
perhaps to
meet for-
export.
Probably export or
Hmm. I was hoping to find more prevalent information than just an escape tunnel.
Perhaps we'll find
That's wrong.
something interesting in the weird pots.
In the what?
The weird pots in the cellar.
Yeah, Theron's just gonna head back, like
All right.
bit defeated at not finding something actually important.
Yes.
Can I take like another way other than going through that tunnel?
I mean, you can walk out on the street and go back that way.
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
little
just
bit
gonna
of
do it.
a longer route because you have to turn the corners and follow the streets.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I I don't want to fit in that small space again or smaller.
All right.
But yeah. So let's let Theron in.
Make a general
No.
intelligence check to find your way back.
All right.
The rest of you are going through the tunnel?
Yeah.
I got a 9.
9. Okay. It's not too terribly difficult. You remember which way you came, and you just have to like retrace your steps a little bit and go back the same way. It will take a little bit longer. So the rest of you going back through the tunnel.
By the way, the Replicant, did they only see me or did they see the rest too?
Well, it would have woken up by the time you. That's an interesting question. It might have seen like the back of Theron. Maybe.
Okay. In that case, I'll use disguise self, my once per day disguise self, to look like a generic human, like
Generic
the
human.
first, generic human 3, the first one that comes to mind,
Sure.
and lead with a bit of extra distance to the rest of the party.
All right.
How are you leading? I went back first.
Oh, that's in that case.
And I'm also definitely whipping out that lantern. I'm gonna be like, I mean, I'll be doing normal walk. There wasn't really anything else on the way, so I mean, why? I don't have to worry too much. I don't think.
Indeed.
So, Christoph, being a idiot, does all of this and realizes that the rest is already going back, and just follows after them, looking like generic human.
So yeah, you transform into some guy that you saw at the Silver Moon Inn at some point, and you start heading back. Delvin, at least, maybe not Jesus, would have gone after Theron. The Jesus goes after you. Kaida's going on through the top. Very well. So, Theron, you find the Raptorkin still struggling against the ropes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab him by the ropes and start hauling him back with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be very unceremonious about it. Like, I'm gonna be carrying him like a suitcase, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I am not giving any respect.
You may have to drag him because you're not that strong, are you?
Oh yeah, no, I am not very strong actually.
Raptorkin are light, but not that light.
Yeah, I'll try to pick him up and carry him like a suitcase, and then drag him a bit, and then I'll just be like, Delvin, can you carry this one?
Right. Yeah. Sort of tries to pick it up, realizes that he doesn't have enough room. He's like, oh, fine, and starts like holding it behind his back.
Thou shall be named luggage.
Yes.
So, Kaida, as you are making your way there and you get there, make a perception check.
12.
12. Okay. As you are approaching, you notice that the lights are on again.
Ah, interesting.
And you hear what sounds like a conflict inside.
I was like, they must have gotten back earlier than I did. I'm going to walk inside.
You walk inside, and from the back room, you hear a very dissatisfied, on the verge of extreme anger, snake voice. And what sounds like a mumbling of probably the Raptorkin clerk.
All right.
Just to be sure, I did not get pinged by the alarm, right?
No.
Okay.
So I was thinking, but otherwise, what's going on? It was upstairs, correct? It was
No, from inside in the second room.
second room. I'm gonna go take a look.
Stealthily? Or normally?
I'm just gonna walk normally.
All right. So you get in there right as a similar to one of the spies that you had found initially, who looks mostly human except for maybe a few patches of scales here and there, is yelling at and berating the raptor king. He's like, "You idiot! How could you allow this to happen?"
Which Raptorkin is this one?
The clerk, the one that you had to convince that you were inspectors.
Okay, and sorry, what was his name? Because I didn't write his name down. It was
it is an
sorry,
it
with
must
G.
have been.
That was like with a G or something like that. But
I don't remember right now either, honestly.
that was like like Geen or something like that. I don't know what it was.
We'll check later.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna address the lizard person, the Raptorkin, by his name. He's not an idiot. His name's well, whatever. But I don't know his name. But I'll just say he has a name, you know. No.
The UNT looks at you and like, "Who are you? And what are you doing here?"
What do you mean? Isn't this like a pharmacy? Well, what are you doing here?
Tend to the customer. And the raptor kid, like, very very meekly, goes out and is like, "Sir, how can I help you? We're not really open at this time."
Visually, does he look like? I mean, I assume he looks very like what was it like? Maybe like frightened. Is he like frightened at all, or is like shaking?
Make an insight check.
Okay, yeah, give me a second. 18.
18. He looks not so much frightened now that he's just with you, but he does look like, well, the deception has been overruled, shall we say.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that you're not who you said you were. And so now is trying to, like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I'm gonna look towards the Raptorkin. Do you want to go home?
Pardon? That we don't sell that here.
Good, look at him. Do you want to go home?
He like looks at you and approaches like, "Get out! This is not your business. If it doesn't have to be."
So what was the Yuan-Ti currently do? Is the Yuan-Ti just hovering, or is he like?
No, it's in the back room, like asking questions to the other employees.
Okay. So I'm just gonna. Where's my spell book? Give me a second. Just look at my spells. Where is it? I'm just gonna look at him again, and I'm gonna cast suggestion. And I was like, "You want to go home?"
Okay. Suggestion. That is a save, right?
Yeah, it'll be a DC Wisdom. Oh shit.
Suggestion 5e. Let me just check on something real quick.
I think it was wisdom.
Yeah, that's a failure.
Wisdom 16. So
Magically influence a creature if you don't understand you. Yeah. Okay, how long does that last? Up to 8 hours. Concentration. Let's go.
but yeah, I'm just gonna point and it's like, sir, you would like to go home now. It's been a long day.
Yeah, it has. I don't really get paid overtime. Picks up a bag and starts walking out. Christoph, you get pinged by the alarm.
Shit.
I look back to the group and just someone just entered or left the building. Let's go and try to sprint.
By now, you would have caught up with Theron and Delvin. Theron is with his dogs right now, but he'll come back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Going in through the tunnel, you emerge at the basement of the building. And you can also hear the yelling at of the Yuan-Ti, who not too long after you cast the spell, Kaida, he goes out and like, well,
but sorry, before this, do I get the do I keep the spell or do I?
What level is it? Second.
It's just a level 2 spell.
You don't keep it now.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Sorry, continue.
Hell.
Welcome back there. So yes, you hear a snake voice yelling at the employees, and Kaida just made one of them leave through suggestion.
But we don't know.
We don't know
that one left.
But
all we know is that I got pinged by alarm and tried to hurry us along.
Yes. So the yelling sort of stops for a little bit, and the Yuan-Ti like walks out to the front and looks at you, Kaida, like, "Where'd he go? I wasn't done with him."
Who are you, sir?
Loath be it for me to introduce myself, but I am the owner of this establishment, and these people are my employees. And what I do with my employees is, respectfully, none of your business.
Oh, okay. So I was like, oh, he went upstairs. I'm gonna kind of use minor illusion to kind of make the noise of someone kind of like walking up the stairs.
Okay. Okay. Minor illusion. That's a cantrip, or is that a no?
Yeah, that's a cantrip.
Okay. Okay.
So this sounds like kind of like judging from the size, it's gonna make it like just try to mimic as how like a Raptican will walk up like the stairs, or the sound it would make.
Thing is that for the guy to have walked up the stairs, he would have passed through the room where the Yuan-Ti was at. So
really?
He's not really buying it.
No. Okay. They didn't know about that. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Magic man, I don't know what remedies you need from our humble establishment. So, where did he go?
So I may be a magic man, but I still can't cure myself from sickness. At least, not me, not what I have.
Take this, it'll cure anything. Puts a vial down.
Oh my god.
And get out.
What does it do?
It cures anything. Get out.
How does this vial look?
It is a vial of like a light beige coloration with some shiny particles on it.
So if we're looking at the desk right now, so if I was like in front of the desk and he was like behind it, and I think earlier, well, is he or is he?
Yes, he is behind it.
Because I know there wasn't this like shelves with like other vials on there, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to like side hand use Gus and push like one of them off.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Sorry, give me a second. Where am I good?
Christoph and Taryn, what are you doing?
Hauling ass.
Where?
20, dirty 20. Sorry, I mean
Dirty 20. Okay.
I'm hauling ass and basically planning to just get up the stairs and see whatever's inside of the room with Kaida, because for all I know, he could be dead by now.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm dead. Blood.
Okay. So, Delden puts down the raptor kid from the tunnel in the basement. What'd you roll for sleight of hand? 6?
I rolled a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. Yeah, he rolled pretty low, so you guys hear a shattering of vials. It's like, shit.
He's in danger, let's hurry up.
you guys pass
I was gonna
through.
say I was totally gonna kick in the door when I was getting there.
I was like, oh my god, sir. It's like, that just fell off. Oh.
Make a deception check.
Oh, okay. Oh no,
With
it has
advantage.
fallen off. It has fallen
advantage.
off.
Oh no, it's fallen and it can't get up.
And it... Fuck, I got an 8.
Well,
Oh no, it has fallen. What could have done that?
I don't appreciate these little disruptions. And at that point, Darren and Christoph burst out of the door from the back room.
Oh look, another disruption.
Pocket sand!
I point my rapier at the snake person and I scream, "Fuck! Put your hands where you can see them!"
What?
Is it possible for
I'm
me
very confused.
right now to... So if the position between me and him right now, if I gust the Euron-T, would it push him against the wall or would it push him more towards Theron and
So he's standing in front of the wall, and on the side of the wall there is a door that goes to the back room. So you can push him against the wall, or you can push him against the door, or against
So
the other wall.
I'll probably push him against the wall.
Okay.
If I can do this right now, if you
want
allow
to
me.
want to do gust.
Yeah, I gust and push him against the wall.
Gust 5e. That is.
This is like
That's a save.
It's just a strength save 16.
Strength. No, that's a failure.
Skronk.
It's saved. Okay.
No, it failed.
Oh, okay.
So, medium or smaller creature. Yep, that's what it is.
So yeah, as like Christoph is saying, like, like whatever you're saying, Christoph, I'm just gonna kind of like flick my fingers.
He said, "Fuck, open up."
Yeah, fuck, open up. I'm gonna flick my fingers. And he's gonna hit the wall.
Yeah, he hits the wall and is being blasted by air. He's like, what the fuck?
Man, you.
What are you guys
There's
doing?
a bunch of you got to be careful. There's a bunch of vials everywhere. You could hurt yourself.
Oh hey, Jonathan, you're alive.
Johnny, please.
What?
Yeah, well, you know, coming up with pseudonyms on the fly can be challenging for some.
They're just gonna ignore that and just start looking to round out the other raptor kid if they're still here.
The clerk is not, and the other two are.
They are still there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my dagger. I'm just gonna be like, "All right, yeah, we're done playing games.
Gust only
Either round up or die."
Ooh boy.
And I will make it into.
I mean, like, yeah, it's not like a constant thing. It's just instantaneous.
It's
So
just
he just gets
thing.
Yeah, so he just gets pushed into the wall. So I'm kind of trying to like take him by surprise and catch him off guard, because destruction appeared with Theron and Kristoff and Delvin and Jesus showing up, and then immediately getting shoved to the wall, getting flicked to the wall. So I'm just trying to, it's not concentrated Gus, but so he can probably start either booking it or something.
The Theron, the older Raptorkin, is trying to shield the younger one. Is like, we just work here. We swear, nothing to do with the whatever business you have with the boss.
We'll let the Kingsguard decide that.
At mention of the Kingsguard, the Yuan Ti is like, shit, no, not dealing with that, and is going to attempt to Dimension Door, unless anything.
Oh my god!
To stop him.
Counter spell.
Do you have counter
Spell counter.
Yeah, you have counter spell.
All right, what level?
Fuck it, level 4.
Level 4. Okay, I think that does it. Dimension Door.
I think Dimension Door is level 3, isn't it?
I think it's level 4.
Might be 4.
It's level 4.
Damn. Well, a good thing you upcast then.
You see him puff and then reappear in the same place. Like, fuck.
Kinda just yawns. Like,
he's going to.
You're just flexing.
He's going to attempt to leap over the counter and run away.
Can I cast slow on him?
Sure. What's the save on that?
This is just bullying now. This is actually just bullying.
It's wisdom save. I'll need to calculate
save.
these.
Okay, let me check the specific stats.
Can I also just have a gun at this point and shoot him? Like, Jesus.
he's got a gun.
Have a gun.
He's
got a knife. Get him.
It's a 15 wisdom.
15 wisdom. That is a failure by 1.
Let's go. Do I need to list what it does?
No, I know what it does.
Okay.
More
You
or
don't
less.
go anywhere. That's what it does.
Well, you can't go anywhere as quickly.
And casting is very delayed.
And casting is very delayed, so he's like jumping over parkouring over the counter in slow motion.
Can I, while he's doing this, just pommel strike him and knock him out?
Make an attack roll.
17 plus
17
stuff.
plus, yeah, that'll do it. Roll damage. Just in case.
Yeah, give me a second. I need to find my D8. It's 2 plus 7.
7, okay. Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Roll a natural 1 to resist the knockout.
Get fucked.
You, like, as the Yuan Ti is trying to run away and out the door, slowly pulling apart the beaded curtain to run outside, you just walk up and like hit him in the back of the neck and like falls in slow motion, face first onto the floor.
You can see my hand shaking a bit, but
First time.
don't feel comfortable with this, even though he was definitely a snake.
Well, he's still alive.
Yeah, I know. Let's just get this over with.
All right, I'm gonna go towards the 2 Raptorkins in the back.
Yeah, that I'm holding up, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so I'm gonna see. I mean, I assume again the old one's kind of protecting the
Yes.
the younger one. Yeah, and then
Look,
I know I asked for their names, but I don't remember their names.
No, like Kaida would. You, the player, do not. That's fine.
Yeah. I myself don't remember, but Kaida does.
Yes.
But yeah, Kaida will refer them to their say their names. It's like, don't worry, we're not after you. We're after him. As long as you have no criminal background, you'd be fine. And then I can attest to what you can say, but you guys will be coming with us, though.
All right. Still, they don't seem too terribly excited by the prospect of going to the authorities. Still, what do you want to do? You have a knocked out Yuan Ti, you have a tied up Raptorkin, you have one who was suggested to run away, or at least go home. What do you do?
Well, do you want to turn in the Yuan Ti to the authorities, or
with what we know, that might be a poor decision. They might just let him back out.
or we can just head to the Silver Moon Inn and stay there for because I doubt we can contact the prince at this time.
That would also be a very fun travel with a bunch of knocked out and or fuck. I forgot the English word. Tied up people through the city.
Well, it is nighttime.
Not to mention, there's also the one creature upstairs.
Oh no,
That's still there.
Yeah, what should we do about that?
Wait, what's upstairs? What's upstairs?
Leave it.
Upstairs is one of the
creatures,
one of the lizard creatures.
Yeah. In character, what's upstairs?
Didn't Christoph?
I did message you.
Oh, you did message me about the upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was the only the downstairs.
Not a lot of details. Just there's a creature.
Got it.
Which, speaking of, with the commotion and everything, did it wake up? Is there like a bunch of noise or anything?
You haven't heard it,
Fine.
no.
Shattered vial, someone getting shoved against the wall, someone getting knocked out.
Someone being berated.
You don't hear any of the notoriously heavy footsteps that those things make.
I feel like perhaps the door is strong enough to keep it there. I hope.
We'll have to make sure to get in contact with someone somehow that would be able to get that as evidence.
Yeah,
we will need it.
I still kind of want to check out the pots in the basement.
Should probably take care of these guys first. I mean, you can still check it out. I mean, I can watch them if you want to go down.
Do we have the snake guy? Is he tied up at all or no?
Well, he's knocked out, and the slow doesn't last too long, so that'll.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna definitely like. Is there ropes just like laying around or? Like...
There are things you can use to tie him up. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, I'm gonna tie his ass up then.
Also, the alarm is still up for like 7 hours or so.
Yes, it is.
As for the two Raptorkin, yeah, Theron's just gonna like look at Kaida and just like, what should we do? At this point, I'm kind of at a loss for what we do in this situation. At least with them, it does seem genuine to me that they have nothing to do with this whole actual operation, besides the fact of knowing that some of the things they work with are kind of restricted.
I guess we can leave them. Again, the one that we really truly need is the one knocked out over there. We could probably tie him up and
The main one?
I lost connection
The
for
yuan
Yeah,
tea?
what?
So sorry.
Yeah, no, I tied him up.
The one from
Yeah.
tunnel is tied up. The yuan is tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the yuan tea.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
tied
yeah.
up.
Like that's a good move. Go pick through his brain.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because he's also knocked out, he won't be able to wisdom save that shit either.
Yeah, probably not.
As for the other two, actually, I think I have a better. I have a good solution for those.
You're not gonna hurt them, are you?
No, I'm not gonna hurt them. I'm just gonna tell them to leave.
just like I told
Not
the other one.
not even just leave, but I mean leave the city. Leave. Like this, it's not safe for them here, especially working with these snakes. If they know anything at all that they might not even realize, then they're in danger.
I'm gonna ask them, like, do they have any other set of skills besides what they like? Other skills besides what they're doing currently, like for their job? Are they talented at anything?
The older ones like, well, I do some wood carving on the side, but that's not really all that special or interesting or marketable, shall we say?
I mean, I think it could still be some use. Souvenirs for the little kids. I'm gonna turn towards the smaller one, the younger one. Ask the same thing.
Shakes her head.
I mean, someone has a talent in anything. Go look towards there, and if did you are you gonna let tell him to leave? I mean, I have a circus that's in it was in like a city up north, correct? Or
yes, I believe it was in Thucydia.
Where my wife and kids are.
Oh, in that case, that would have been further north. That would have been in. I don't actually remember. It might have been Casina.
But yeah, well, whichever wherever city or continent they went to, I would suggest them to, if they want another place to work, they could always work there. Work with me. We can either find your talent or we can make use of what you have currently. And then I'll just give them like each of them 5 gold.
Well, mighty generous of you there.
Or
Strange proposition, to be sure, but
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want,
consider
yeah, if you do, just I'm gonna lean close to both their ears. I'm gonna say like just tell them like Kaida sent you. About I'll make sure you tell them like my full name. So I'll be like Kaida Spectre, like the Spectre.
Mm-hmm. All right.
What?
No, I just said all right.
Okay.
After that, Theron will just kind of like level with them and just be like, so, detailing this whole situation here, genuinely, we are working in the best interest of the crown, but we aren't technically of the crown per se. I'm trying to impress upon you here in this moment how grave your possible situation might be. That your employer is a snake type person, and they're a part of a cult that is working towards converting the populace at mass into snake beings like them and attempting to overthrow the crown and the government. Any information about this storefront or anything like that, they're going to want to get rid of as soon as possible the moment they find out it's been found. I would recommend it is in your best interest to leave town and leave this life behind.
Oh dear. I'd heard some unsavory rumors before, but I Never figured it would be something so grim.
It is currently times are tough here, and things are uncertain. I highly recommend, like I said, leaving. Um, you can go and join the circus. If you think you might have skills that are applicable, you can also apply to join our group as well. We have a small bustling group, and we could possibly utilize some of your skills as well, if that is something you would be interested in. But keep in mind as well, you would still be in danger and still be located here in the city.
Well, appreciate the warning. We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, and I would highly recommend using that gold if you are going to leave as a sort of like a seed to start your new life, or get yourself started up wherever else you may need to go. Other than that, though, that's about all the information I can really give you, and about all the advice I can give you. It's your choice from here if you wish to stay or wish to leave. You now understand kind of the risks and more the goings on that are happening at large.
All right. Yeah. Well, looks to the younger one and is like, let's go then. Home at least for the night, and we'll see what we can do after that.
Oh, one other thing as well. If you would be able to detail in anyone else who might work here. I don't know who else might work here. Let them know as well, if you possibly can.
Well, I think your friend here told him to leave. So, well, I'll find him. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'll look over to Kaida. Like,
Yeah, he went home.
do you know where his house is?
I have no clue.
I do. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, if you'd be able to let him know about this whole situation,
Yes,
I'd
of
greatly
course.
appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to leave him at risk.
Very well. So, the Replicant leave, and you still have a tied up UNT and the other Replicant.
Yeah, I was about to approach the other raptor kid.
He is awake. He is bound. What do you do?
He is still bound, yeah. Yeah, Theron will just kind of like crouch down, just be like, if I untie you, are you gonna run? I have something I need to tell, or I have some things I need to tell you.
Well, it'd be stupid not to run.
Alright, then you can just lay there and listen to me then.
Now that he is awake, make a perception check, please, or medicine.
Okay. Wait, perception or medicine?
Either.
It doesn't change anything for me,
Not well then.
so it's an 8.
An 8. Well, the eyes look a little bit snaky on this guy.
Have you been converted then?
Not in the way you think.
Elaborate.
I think you mean, was I turned from a Raptorkin into a snake person? And no, it's the other way around.
Are you allianced with them?
To a certain extent.
Okay. Then
There
you're
are
coming
some
with us.
disagreements, and like gets picked up by Delvin. He's like,
I appreciate you telling the truth, though.
all right.
Makes it easier on me.
Christoph, you were going to do something.
Yeah, while Kaida and Theron had their pep talk upstairs, I was just heading to the cellar and opening one of the pots to see what's inside.
Mm-hmm. Inside the pot that you open, there is like a black tar substance of sorts that the battery. My battery is running low on my laptop, so I'll just. The surface of this black tar is like moving and shimmering in strange colors.
Does this look familiar?
I don't think you've seen it before. No.
Okay. Does it have a smell?
Yes, it smells disgusting.
Ugh. I want to. Let's see. Just find something that's not organic and dip it in there. See what happens.
Yeah, you can find a metal rod from one of the side of the shelves, and you dip it in there, and this black tar thing just wraps around it and holds on.
This is probably happening before Theron's coming down to the replicant, right?
Yes.
I just look over to him and ask, "You know what this does?"
No idea. Just deliver it.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
8.
8. Well, you don't really have a reason to mistrust him at this moment.
Yeah, fair enough. Just shrug and leave it there. Christoph's kinda done with this shit.
Okay.
I'll probably catch Theron as he's going down and just tell him, "Weird liquid, don't know what it does. Stinks like hell. Stinks like hell."
Fantastic.
All right.
Theron will just kind of like holler up to Kaida. Would you be able to take a look at these pots?
Kaida.
Yeah, sure. Okay. As I'm coming down, what's that, Christoph? You going back up? All right. Or,
Just shrugs.
so, but Kaido's just gonna kind of like, just whisper to you. It's like, oh, so like I know I told you about the detect thought spell. So do you want to practice that on the unconscious Yuan-Ti over there?
Sure. That sounds like a good idea.
Try to find out what he knows. I'll
Alright.
take a look at this pod, I guess.
What do you want to do? There are many ways to look at a pot. What would you like to try?
I look at the pot.
Okay. It is a clay pot with a dark tar-like substance inside.
Alright, well, I wouldn't recognize it, would I?
I don't think you've seen it before either.
All right.
Unless... no, never mind.
No, you guys is gonna look at it and like, it smells like shit.
Smells pretty bad, yeah.
What fantastic insight. I figured you'd know maybe a bit more about it since you're a bit more in tune with magic and such.
No, I have absolutely no idea what this is.
Yeah, well, we can have someone look at it later.
You could probably take one of the closed ones so that you don't stink up while you're away. back to the brewery. Christoph, you want to detect thoughts?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. What roll? Do you have to make a roll for that, or does he?
I mean, like, he would probably have to make a save if, like, Kristoff was digging deeper, but since he's knocked out, he probably just automatically...
Yeah, you probably have to dig deeper because there are no surface thoughts.
Yeah.
I'll try to dig deeper.
Detect thoughts is a wisdom save. What's your DC? 16?
That's... My wizard save is different. Give me a second.
Well, no, your save DC.
Yeah, my wizard is different than my... Yeah, that's a 14.
Ah, right, because wizard. 14 against... Okay. That is a natural 20.
Yeah, he can still resist even being knocked out, or is it just something that we don't know?
He's knocked out. He's still thinking, technically, sort of. He's not dead. Let's see. Your surface thoughts. There's not much there. Shift your attention. Probing deeper. If it fails, if it succeeds, the spell ends. So he when he wakes up, he will know that you tried to dig into his mind.
Yeah, and I got nothing.
And it did not work. No.
Is there anything in the rules that says I can't try again?
I guess not.
I've got 2 more spell slots and nothing to do, so I'll try again.
Let me just verify real quick.
Of course.
Yeah, no. So you can try again. That's a much less. That's a failure. So you dig deep into its thoughts. All right. What are you trying to find out?
First of all, what this facility, like general, like stuff about specifically this facility.
Okay. Stuff about this facility. This is where they make one of the ingredients for transforming people.
Ah.
Your guess is that that's what the clay pots are.
Let me write that down. I guess I'll try to go in the direction of him, as in where he is within like the command structure, I guess.
In that regard, you get a little bit of information about. He's like a second level, like right above the regular rank and file. There's a few people that this guy's in charge of, notably the Raptorkin, the white one, from the tunnel. And he does have to answer to one of the higher ups, snake people, one of the ones that looks more like Aquat.
Yeah.
You get a picture, sort of that, sort of like Aquat, maybe a little bit less muscular, and green snake instead of blue. As for the name, the site I use for names is not loading, so I will pull out Sanithor's Guide, which has a name generator. As for a name, you get... this is nice. For the name, you get a. Let me write it down just in case in info dump. Lashman.
Okay.
How much more can you get?
I
Take
am
about 1
thinking
minute.
currently.
One more thing.
Yeah. Fuck. Does he know of any other bases, locations?
He should. There would be one in the. Let me go back to the city map. There would be one in the Fulcrum district, and you get a sort of visual of the place. Similar looking place, but somewhat different architectural style. Similar shape. 2 floors,
Okay.
a basement. Nearby where the waterways connect to the outside on the north. And another place on the south gate. Again, near the exits, the main exits of the city.
Yeah.
Those are the places that this guy needs to keep an eye on.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got.
And beyond that, you also get a sense of the rivalry between the different factions of the Snake People. There's the ones that don't like the Jewel Scale, who are not in agreement at all. That's what Aqua is. He's one of the Jewel Scale. There is another faction of more Raptorkin sort of snakified people who, in general, have a disagreement of who should be in charge after they take over. There is another faction of Yuan Ti who are more snake on the bottom half of their body instead of the top. But them and the ones that have the snake tops are still in service of what's his name, Kitores, the big boy. You also get a picture of a sense of what Kitores looks like. In his non-disguised form is mostly snake, top and bottom, with several heads.
How do you write him again?
It's in info dump. I'm just gonna KYTH Oris.
I found it.
Let me amend it so that it's Yuan Ti Big Boss. There you go. Whoops. Yuan Ti. There you go. While I'm at it, I'm also amend this one. But that's about as far as the detect thoughts will get you in 1 minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go on T. I'm noting that for McLaughlin. There we go. Because then I forget what these people are that I've written down in the... Anyway. So, having extracted information, what do? You collective. Or shall we leave the session there for next time?
I mean, could say like that's definitely up to the others. I mean, I'm willing to continue, but
I'm also willing to continue. I just need to take a quick break for the dogs again.
All right.
I can continue. I don't.
I mean, how far are we gonna continue? First of all,
Not too terribly far, because I have things to do.
okay. I was just about to talk to the group. Like, I assume you share this information with us, Christoph.
Yeah, but I'm making sure that none of the other people can hear it.
And so, I'll probably just do this. Well, to be safe, Kaida will actually, if you're willing, Christoph, I'll detect thoughts in your mind, and if you're willing to show me the information you got, so then I can just make a encode memory strand and give it to Theron to ingest.
You don't need
Sure.
to. Well, maybe you can. No, yeah, you need to detect
To
thoughts too.
have the transfer of information as private as possible.
Yeah, literally. Can't make it any more private than that.
If you're willing to do that, Christoph. If not, then you can just...
Yeah, just make sure to not get lost in there.
I mean, you can just make that your surface thoughts, and that's it.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, I won't dig deep unless if you want me to, unless you're willing. But yeah, I'll do the same thing of detecting thoughts, fill out the memories, and just giving to Theron to.
Not that it really matters, but Christoph, you would have kept one of your detect thoughts.
Okay.
Man, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'll just try my very best to actively think about the informations.
What level is detect thoughts?
Second.
You already kept a second level, Kaida, so you can do it again.
What?
Because you had already kept one of the second levels.
I did.
I think so.
Which one?
Or
I didn't keep suggestion.
Right, you did. So let's see if you get.
I mean, I'm more ritual casting detect thoughts than
then never mind.
Yeah, than actual casting. Yeah.
All right.
So
you detect thoughts and then encode thoughts to whip out the strand to give to Theron.
Yeah, so Theron, and then seeing that Kitharis name pops up, Kaida will also kind of like perk up a little bit, just because like again I think I remember hearing that name or at least seeing that name, but now finally having like a face or a figure to identify.
Faces.
Yeah.
Also, all of the informations are just in random order. They're all over the place.
As memories.
It's just like it's just all over.
It's very chaotic in there right now, but you get the important stuff.
But yeah, seeing Catharsis has a face, but also seeing was it the Jewel? What was the faction of Aquats?
Jewel scale. The Jewel scale.
Jewel scale. Okay. Then Kaida will also mention to try to find the Jewel scale.
They don't worship the same snake gods, so there are disagreements there.
If we can reach an agreement with the Jewel scale, because Aquat has helped us before, and they could probably help us either combat this upcoming threat, and maybe have an agreement on what should be settled after this after Kithoris is either taken down or imprisoned, whichever. Alright, should probably wait for Thurn to get back.
Back in 5, it's been 1. Alright. So, yeah. You have information. What do you plan to do with it? I wonder. Jesus and Delvin are... Well, Delvin is carrying around the Raptorkin at this point. But they are both looking to see what they can take from the place. Because you did get the vial from the UNT, Kaida. And they're seeing what else they can take. And if... let's see, both of you guys roll d20s for me.
18.
18, nice. That's for Jesus. And Kaira, please roll for Delvin.
10.
10, okay. So Jesus manages to find 2 healing potions of the regular variety. And Delvin is a little focused on keeping the Raptorkin subdued, shall we say, and somewhat humiliated, if we're being honest. So he's not that focused on searching. Anything else while we wait for Theron?
No, we probably should. At least I don't have anything to do currently. I mean,
did you at any point use something with concentration? Because you had...
that would have been suggestion.
Yeah, but after that... Yeah, you detect thoughts is also concentration. So, at this point at least, maybe earlier, unless I forgot something, the other guy would no longer be suggested, but might not come back.
Sorry, like I'm already like 75% the way there, or halfway there. I'm
already there. And it's like,
yeah.
Well, I'm home. What not?
I'm already fucked. Might as well stay home.
Yeah. What else? Now we wait. So, did you guys see the finale of the D&D OGL drama?
Yeah, didn't they back out? Or...
Yes, completely.
I like it.
Bullying corporations works.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Especially if it's bullying by not buying.
People be like, cancel your D&D Beyond subscription. And I'm like, I never had one to begin with.
Fair enough.
Darren, are you back? No, he's not. I thought I heard something.
That was my flask of water. Bottle. Fucking hell. My English is not strong today.
Hydro flask? That's a thing.
No. I have a plastic bottle of water.
Ah, I see.
I would tell you what kind, but it's a German word that does not have a translation.
Come on.
What's a German word without a translation?
Well, we call it we call it Mehrweg, which literally means multi-way. It's basically just you pay 25 cents extra when you buy it, and when you put it back into an automat, you get those 25 cents back.
Ah, nice.
To get them recycled.
Okay.
So, Taryn, welcome back. You
sorry
are
about that.
transmitted a bit of information extracted from the mind of the Yuan-Ti about who's in charge of what. And you have now, well, the knocked out Yuan-Ti and the Raptorkin, who is actually a snake person.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
How strong are you two?
Not very.
Yeah, don't look at me. I'm not sure.
I could probably carry the small one, albeit with trouble.
We still have Jesus and Delvin. So.
Oh yeah, how strong is Jesus?
That's what I was gonna
Somewhat.
ask, kinda.
Not
Where
too
was
much,
his?
but somewhat.
Didn't we have his character sheet somewhere?
It's not a character sheet per se. It's a follower sheet.
Ah,
He's not proficient in really any strength, but but Delvin is. So if two people can carry the Raptorkin, Delvin can probably carry the snake person, the Yuan-Ti.
yeah. Then I guess I'll take the Replicon of Jesus.
Yeah, I'm probably the weakest here, I think.
Damn. Gotta go to the gym, man. When it gets invented in 300 years, you gotta sign up.
Can't
Nah.
believe we have a full party of bad strength.
Hell yeah.
Wait, is Grimwald strong?
Oh yeah, Grimwald.
I think Grimwald's probably the strongest out of all of us.
Grimwald, view profile. But he's not here. Yeah, he is.
I'm-
Strength 18.
Yeah, I'm rocking a -2.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sitting
pretty,
at-
I'm pretty bad.
I'm also sitting at -1. Not that much better.
All right. Well, where are you taking them, to Silver Moon Inn or to the brewery or where?
I mean, I was planning on taking him to brewery.
Okay.
I feel like that's probably the smartest choice right now.
Very well.
I mean, if we get spotted by someone, then I mean, like, they know we took him to our base. Like, they don't get anything else out of that.
True. That's pretty true.
Kaida,
Yes.
can you cover this with some sort of illusion, or is that too much?
I mean, I could. I mean, I can cover it, but it won't be for like a long time.
It's not that long of a way to go to the brewery. And there's not that many people out at this time of night.
Of date night? Of dusk?
No, definitely night at this point.
Okay.
So what do you do? Illusion or no illusion?
I'm walking back with Delvin, I guess.
All right.
I mean, I could. What's it? If I prepare hallucinatory terrain, but I only make like natural. Would you count like the building as like a natural terrain or like?
No.
Yeah. That's the problem. Like, yeah.
No, what I meant was like disguise or otherwise mask the unconscious bodies that we're keeping with us.
Oh yeah, I can just major image the body to look like something else.
Just a thought.
Definitely the one that looks most suspicious is the Raptorkin, because it's still awake and sort of trying to get free.
This disguised as a barking dog. Or
Just gonna be
There you
insulted.
go. So you make your way back, and I assume you'll be interrogating these people or something next session. But for now, we can leave it there with you guys leveling up.
yes,
Ooh.
I was about to say, can we level
Leveling
up?
up?
Yeah, I was about to say,
hell?
can we level up?
One step closer.
Not gonna lie, I was not expecting that.
Well, we're moving into Act 2 of the play.
So we're moving up to 9.
Yes.
Yes.
Level
I still
9,
cannot
level
believe.
9. All right, I'm
I
gonna
still
stop.
cannot believe that we did not have a